All right, so let's take a look at what's been happening in the market over the last 24 hours. Now, things look slightly bullish, but in reality, it's actually a bit more relaxed. Now, Bitcoin has pushed back up toward that mid to high 70k range. Now, sitting around 77k right now. And this comes after a dip earlier in the week. So what we're really seeing here is a rebound and not a full breakout. Now, the key thing here is that buyers are actually stepping in on the dips, which is obviously a positive sign. But at the same time, it's still struggling to push convincingly higher. So overall, short-term momentum is slightly bullish, but it's not strong. Now we get to a little bit of a more interesting part. Now, even though price is moving up, the participation just isn't fully there. Now, volume has been relatively low and retail interest still feels quiet. Now, it's important because moves like this are where prices go up without strong backing. And they tend to be actually a bit more fragile. Now, they can continue, but they're easier to reverse if sentiment shifts. And now crypto is mostly now reacting to the broader market. And we've seen a bit of a risk on mood return, stock stabilizing, sentiment improving slightly, and our crypto is following that. Now, at the moment, Bitcoin isn't leading. It's reacting like it always does. Now, coming back to the chart and looking ahead for the next few weeks, the most real expectation for Bitcoin over these next few weeks is a continued range of movement. Now, you've got support in those mid 70s and resistance up in the high 70s. And until one of those levels break, we're likely to keep seeing this back and forth price action. Now, for a real breakout, you'd need stronger volume and a clear catalyst. But if support starts to fail, then downside can open up pretty quickly. So overall, the market is slightly bullish in the short term, but it's not a strong trend yet. Now, it's more of a slow grind higher with low conviction behind it. And until that changes, expect more chop than anything else. So overall, there's many things driving the markets right now, especially with geopolitics and all of the uncertainty coming from the Middle East. And this actually plays a very big part as we can see the impacts on the markets. Now we've got a slightly shorter video today as we don't really have too much going on, but now you guys know where Bitcoin is at, what's driving it, and what to kind of look for in these next and upcoming weeks. So there'll definitely be more things to come. Now make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything out. Now, just before we wrap up, I recommend you guys check out the description below where you'll find a link to Evedex. Now, Evedex is a fully decentralized exchange where you can trade and have full control over your funds. And there are many, many new interesting things on there for you guys to check out. So look no further than that description box down below. Now, make sure to drop a like. That will be greatly appreciated. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.